Hey, happy Friday, Panther family. I am Jim Lister-Looker, the assistant principal here at Charter Middle School, and I would like to welcome you to Panther Style for February 18th, 2022. Every time I say 2022, it seems so weird. In fact, I'm typing 2020 and 2021 when I don't mean to be. So, anyway, welcome. Enough about me. Let's get into this. We always start with our instructions for enabling automatically translated subtitles. Uh, these directions are for subtitles in Spanish, but you can do any language you choose. There's a plethora of different options available through YouTube. Again, step 6 tells us we're really sorry if there's a translation that makes no sense, is ridiculous, or maybe even borderline inappropriate. So that's not intentional. This is an automatic translation. So, all right. So last week we talked about safety, and I want to talk about drop off and pick up one more time. Um, there are a couple of, sort of approved locations where you can drop your students. You can go to the Magnesia Falls parking lot, and here's a fun fact. If you come through at 7:30, no traffic. If you come to pick up at 3, almost no traffic. So there are ways to beat those rush times when you're picking up your students in that back parking lot, and it goes pretty smoothly. The Rutledge Gate off of the soccer field is also an option, or you can drop off on a side street anywhere near a crossing guard. What we want to avoid is students crossing the street without a crossing guard, without looking both ways, because trust me, they don't. And keeping the front parking lot safe for bikers, walkers, and people with an office pass. So some of our students on a 504 plan who have medical reasons why they can't walk all the way from the back parking lot to the school may have a pass, and they are okay to drop off in the visitor parking lot. Let's move on. Student masking, always a popular topic, right? Well, here we may have good news. At least we're hoping so here at Charter Middle. The state lift on the mask mandate on 215 did not apply to K-12 schools. We were separate, we were different, we were left out of that mandate lift. The Department of Public Health is meeting on the 28th, and they're going to look into revising their policy with regard to masking in public schools. Until that happens, though, we are following district policy where we are requiring masking indoors only. Masks have to cover your nose and your mouth. I can demonstrate real quickly. Just happen to have a mask here, right? How funny. There's a lot of this seen in the classroom. Right? Am I covering my nose? Not so much. This is even less useful. We see this too. So please remind your students, we are very hopeful that on the 28th we get some different news, but until then we have to follow district and the CDPH guidelines. All right? Thank you very much for that. Moving on, we want to talk to you about Rock the House. So this is our 14th annual Rock the House here at PDCMS. It's a celebration of the performing arts. And I'm going to be that presenter who reads a little bit to you, so I apologize. We got all kinds of bands coming from around the district. There will be things set up outside all over the place, a little bit like a middle school Coachella, if you will. It should be a really good time. It's on Saturday the 26th from 9 until 3:30 here at PDCMS. There's all kinds of other stuff going on. There's a silent auction, we raise money, blah, 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 right? It is a good time, though. I can't wait for this. And we will have food vendors as well. And as you can see on, a student's to-do list, Rock the House is included there. So you want to make sure that you come on out for that. We've also got another big night coming up on Wednesday, the 23rd. We've got our English learner parent meeting. And so the whole point of this is to talk to parents of English learners about being successful on the upcoming state LPAC assessment. That's the English language, which I should probably take, English language proficiency test, which helps determine whether or not a student is reclassified and no longer a strict English learner as far as the school system is concerned. So there will be a lot of discussion and a lot of fun that night. It is on Wednesday, the 23rd. There's a Zoom link on screen, and you will probably get a Peach Jar notification as well, and emails, from the student information system. If you have questions, you can reach out to Liliana Mazet at Desert Sands and Michael Walton at Desert Sands, and their email addresses are up on screen. All right, let's look at our week ahead. There's no school Monday, so you're not going to want to send your kids. We won't be here. No school. On the Tuesday when we return, we are having breakfast with the principal. So students get to join Principal Dolan and staff members to have some breakfast. There is an ASB hula hoop competition during both lunches on Tuesday the 22nd. And something I just noticed that I left off of this slide, which is, my issue. But ASB is also presenting Twin Day on 2/2/2/2/2. And so for any spirit event, that applies to waist up, right? So you can have matching shirts, you can do matching jeans, anything different and not part of the uniform is from waist up though, okay? On 2/23, we've got a lockdown drill in the morning. PDCMS Governing Council meets from 3:30 to 5:30, I believe, on Wednesday the 23rd, and that again is our EL Parent Night. On the 24th, Thursday, the Hero Store will be open, and on Friday, our Fuel Up to Play 60 Club will be having their punt, pass, and kick competition for February, and that is always a good time. Look at that, I'm right at the end already. So anyway, every time we have a Panther Style, we end with gratitude. We want to thank you so much for everything that you do to help us, help your students be successful, and we really could not do that without you. So again, I am Assistant Principal Jim Lister-Looker, and thank you for checking into this edition of Panther Style. And I went backwards there for some reason. Anyway, please have a great long weekend. Thank you.